Good evening, hockey fans. We're at the Shields Iceplex in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Not necessarily newly renovated, but the ice is brand new after having a couple months of a shutdown due to a bad compressor. The ice is finally back up and running for the USA Hockey Districts here. We are getting ready for the game between the Team South Dakota and Team North Dakota. Team North Dakota, coached by Gabrielle Newell. She's a head coach. Assistants Alyssa Schill and Amber Shack. And South Dakota, coached by Brady Pinney. The head coach, assistant coaches of Mark Bukovic, Megan Brettingen, Ashley Zimmer, and Chris Trons. Yes, they're all listed on the roster as coaches. This is not the first meeting of these teams. They met several weeks ago at, where was it, the Midco Arena, which is the home of the Augustana Vikings. South Dakota took the first game, eked out a win, and North Dakota took the second game and managed to walk away with the win, so they split it. This is the third game between these two teams. So this should be a fun game. To the victor goes the spoils with this. This is districts to get all the way up to nationals. Losing one game does not get you bumped out, but it makes it a little more difficult. So we should be ready to go here in a minute. We're in the middle of warm-ups, as you can see, and we'll be ready to go as soon as the warm-ups are done. Stick with us. We still got a hockey game to be played. All right, folks, getting ready for the start of the game. 17 minutes on the clock. As you can tell by the middle view, we're a little bit off of center, and that is simply because we have the Live Barn camera. Don't go watch Live Barn. It's not better, trust me. But we have the Live Barn camera sitting right in the view, so I got a little bit off center from our typical center view just to get away from the Live Barn camera a little bit because it would have been in the frame significantly. As you can see, getting over to watch our girls. As you can see the Live Barn camera there, but it's not impeding anything right now. So we should be good to go. In the meantime, hold on. Okay, North Dakota, number 1, Olivia Rotar, is going to be in net. All right, in goal for South Dakota is Mariah Lincoln, number 1. In this particular game, we are running a 4-man system for the officials, which means there's going to be 2 referee, 2 linesmen. The linesmen will call icings, offsides, hand pass. Not any of the actual penalties, but they can call the stoppages of play. So we're going to be just ready to go here. Everybody's taking their position, and we are ready to play some hockey. And here we go. Hendricks taking the draw. North Dakota comes away with that one. Number 4 with it, chips it up the boards. Harris with it, gets it up, tries to get a Schlusler. They do not connect. Goes down into the South Dakota zone, rimmed around all the way over to the far side. Marvisi takes that puck away, gets it up to number 17, Triplet. She puts it in to the neutral zone, but not able to do much with it. Chipped up and out. North Dakota comes in, long pass over to the near side. Tried to step around the South Dakota defender, but not able to get very far. Hendricks there putting on some pressure. She goes tumbling to the ice, 18 with it, all the way over to the far side, but picked off by Triplet. We got a one-on-one. Triplet with the shot. Goes off the goaltender and a save by Rotar. Popped up out of the zone. Felton gets it over to the far side, picked up by North Dakota. Brought in, walked to the slot, shot wide of the net. Puck's down in the South Dakota zone. Number 10 with it, rolls off her stick. Puck ends up behind the net. Little battle for it. Over off the boards, Birch with it. She's able to get it out, but picked up off by 11 and carried right back in. Not able to get it towards the net. Birch again throws it behind the net and races over to pick it up. We'll zoom in just a little bit there. Not able to get it out as North Dakota manages to keep it in. Larson gets it and tries to carry it up. That one's picked off. Walk towards the slot. Shot. And then North Dakota again able to keep it back in. Keep it in the zone. Chipped up the boards. 14 with it. Shot towards the net. Save, but not able to get a glove on the puck. Stuck on the boards behind the net. Honor there battling for it. North Dakota comes up with it, throwing it towards the front, not able to do much with it. Birch with it, and bounced off the boards, but not out, or not far down. Felton ends up taking a little bit of a tumble. Birch gets it, tries to chip it up. It goes off of a North Dakota player, and finally out of the zone, as South Dakota struggled to get it out. Battle for it. Ends up on a North Dakota stick behind the net and chipped up and out of the zone. Marvisi now with it. Tries to get it up to Beam. They do not connect there. North Dakota now controlling it. South Dakota gets it back and tried to chip it up and in. North Dakota gets the puck back, but kept in by Beam with a great stick. She's looking to hand it off. Back to Harris. Harris shot off of Beam's leg, and North Dakota gets it and throws it all the way down, and that's going to be an icing call on North Dakota. Hendricks taking the draw. North Dakota gets it deep in their own zone. Larson there to pick it up, but she's not able to get to it. North Dakota ends up carrying it in, but we have an offsides that was not called by the officials. Back down into the South Dakota zone. Birch with it. She carries it behind the net. Quick change of direction. Comes up the far side. Chipped up and out by Hendricks. Triplett now with it, but we have an offsides being called on North Dakota as it trickled into the zone. Hunter taking the draw. And North Dakota wins that one, but they have to chase it down into their own zone. Number 18 with it, takes it behind the net. Brings it up the near side. That pass is nearly picked off by Black, but 16 for North Dakota gets it. She carries it in. Walks around, shot, and a glove save. Whoop, too far with the camera there. That was a glove save by Lincoln as she did not let anything up there. So we're going to have a face-off deep in the South Dakota zone with 12:42 left in the first period. Harris with it now. Tried to get it up to Marvisi. They do not connect. North Dakota keeps it in. Puck's over on the far side half wall. Chipped up and out. It's a race to get to it. North Dakota gets to it before it crosses the red line. Number 16 takes it behind the net. Comes up the slot. Swiped at it was Felton. She wasn't able to get a stick on it. Up and out. Birch now with it. Birch carries it up. She decides she's going to do it all herself. Carries it up into the zone. Gets around number 14. Centering pass right there in the slot. Puck's bouncing around over to the near side corner. Pfeiffer throws it down low. Picked up by number 9, Williamson. Over to the near side boards. Number 8 with it. She tries to throw it down deep, but that is picked up by nobody. But North Dakota does get a stick on it. It ends up squirting out of the zone. And North Dakota has to reset. Number 7 back to number 2. Then Larson with it. Larson with a quick change of direction. Gets pinched off and ends up losing the puck. Number 7 now with it. Walks up to the blue line. Walks to the center. Shot. Saved by Lincoln as she gloves that one down. And we get another stoppage of play. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't watched any of our games before, please feel free to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. We're trying to get to the point of where we can monetize the channel to help pay for stuff, so please do. We have an icing there on South Dakota, and that's going to come all the way back into the South Dakota zone. Just to the right of Lincoln. Puck is in the slot. Backhander, kick save. Marvisi there to get it out of harm's way. Harris now with it. Throws it up off the skate of Triplett. Triplett decides to take it behind the net. Ends up having it taken from her. Harris now with it. Throws it up, and it goes over the stick of Reese. Sorry, that wasn't Reese. That was Schluchner. Shots by Hendricks. That's a save by the goaltender. Puck is down in the North Dakota zone. Flies up the far side boards. Long pass up to Honor. Honor with it. Tries to get in. Not able to do much with it. Chip down low. And North Dakota having to go back and reset. Rimmed around all the way over to the far side. Picked up by Birch. Birch gets bumped and ends up just letting the puck go. North Dakota picks it up now, and they bring it up through the near side boards. And Birch now with it. Good spinorama. Throws it up the far side to Black. Black tries to get it up, and we have an offsides call as North Dakota still had a player in the zone. 9:42 in the first period. Again, thank you for joining us. I figured it's probably not going to be a huge number of people watching today just because it's a home game here in Sioux Falls. So we appreciate all the visitors that we have watching the game with us. Chipped up the near side boards, long pass over to the far side. Black picks it up, carries it into the North Dakota zone, right on net, and the goaltender covers it up. It is. Pfeiffer taking the draw for South Dakota. And no clear winner there. Back to the point. Harris with it. Shot. Blocked up front. Beam there to pick it up. Over to the far side corner. Picked up by Verhoeven. Puck's behind the net. Thrown up the near side boards. Marvisi there. She walks down, gets around one of the North Dakota players, throws it towards the net. Beam had it knocked away from her. North Dakota, number 11, I believe that is, trying to make a play with the puck. Down low, and North Dakota picks that one off at the blue line. Takes it, passes it back. Backhanded down deep. Verhoeven there, gets it out of the zone. Deep into the North Dakota zone. Pfeiffer racing to pick it up. Thrown over to the far side. Puck is over on the far side. Chipped up by Larson. North Dakota gets it and tries to backhand it in. Just shoveled forward by Triplett. She goes to chase that one down deep into the far side corner in the North Dakota zone. Schlusner picks it up, tries to center that one. Picked off by North Dakota. Had it knocked away from her. South Dakota is able to keep the puck in the North Dakota zone. Schlusner just backhands it down low. Picked up by Hendricks. Hendricks all alone tries to throw it towards the net. That's blocked. And batted out. Birch with it. Picks it up. Takes it behind the South Dakota net. Quick change of direction by Birch. She tries to throw it up. That one, she got her pocket picked there. Black now with it. Backhanded it up and out. Picked off by number 2 for North Dakota and thrown back down low. Birch with it. In her own zone, throws it off the half wall and picked up by Black right in the slot. She just throws it up and out, and that one's picked off by North Dakota player. Black with it. She comes through the neutral zone, far side, and throws it down deep as she gets pinched off on the far boards. Marvisi tries to get it to Honor. They do not connect. Puck ends up on the stick of number 4. And up the near side boards. Marvisi picks that one off. Walks around, tries to get a shot off. Marvisi handed it over to Honor, and Honor just passed it wide of the net. That was an excellent attempt by those two. North Dakota getting it. Marvisi knocks it away from the North Dakota player. Brought in by South Dakota, but we have 6 players on the ice. That is the only penalty that the linesman can call, and that is too many men. So we have we should have a penalty being called here on, I believe, North Dakota for too many players. I think they're trying to figure out who's supposed to go in the box. And we have number 17, Alexis Trojan is going into the box to serve that too many player penalty. North Dakota gets the puck, takes it behind their own net, rims it around over to the far side. Picked up by Beam at the blue line. She just bats it down low. That one is redirected up off of the official. Triplett with it, centered it, and chipped up and out. Beam having to race back to pick it up in the South Dakota zone. Beam changes direction behind the net. Up to Hendricks. Hendricks carries it in. And we have an offsides call being made by the linesman. And that gets us a stoppage of play at the 5:35 mark of the first period. Still goose eggs on the board as neither team is able to really get much going. Batted at and chipped all the way into the North Dakota zone, picked up by number 14. She gets it and tries to bat it off the boards, but whiffed on it. Triplett there, tries to hand that off to Hendricks. Hendricks with it, and she lost the handle on it, pops out of the zone. Hendricks again throws it over to the far side. Birch picks that one up. Birch with her speed comes flying up through the neutral zone and able to get it into the zone, but only temporarily as it's batted down low. North Dakota picks it back up, carries it behind their own net, and they just look to, well, hold on to it for right now. Pocket pick by Triplett. North Dakota gets it, but only for a second as Birch is back on the puck, carries it behind the net, centering pass, and North Dakota was there, not any of the South Dakota players. Schluchner gets it and throws that one down low. Rimmed around all the way over to the far side. Batted at. Black gets it down low. Gets the puck back. Centering pass. Back to Marvisi. Marvisi with a shot. Saved by the goaltender. Good pocket pick by Black back there. Harris with the puck now. Walks the line. Looking to hand it down low. Down to Marvisi. Marvisi with it. And her pass is intercepted. Schluchner racing back to pick it up. She's got a couple of North Dakota players on her over to the far side. She took it, went into the boards a little hard there, but North Dakota gets it back. Incidentally, North Dakota is back at full strength. Shot and a save, centering pass picked off by Pfeiffer, thrown up the boards and out. North Dakota picks it up, number 2 with it. North Dakota backhanded it in. Number 11 with it, walks to the slot, shot up over the net. And couldn't tell who that was that picked up the puck. And batted out by Verhoeven. Picked up by number 2, brought back into the zone. And we get a stoppage of play and a face-off, I believe, on an offsides on North Dakota. We're at the 3:07 mark of the first period. We'll play the first and second period. Then there will be an ice resurfacing, which we'll take a quick break for. And then we will be back for the third and final period of the game. Number 13 with it, tried to pass it up. Birch with it. Picked up by Larson. Larson comes up through the out of the South Dakota zone, through the neutral zone, chips it off the boards. Centering pass by Larson. Nobody there to pick it up if Felton gets a handle on it. Birch walks to the center. Shot, takes a weird bounce. And the goaltender, Rotar, did a great job of tracking that one in and managed to get a glove on it. So we get a stoppage of play and a face-off just to her right. North Dakota gets it out, but Harris controls it now. Batted in by Triplett as she got just enough of a stick on it to get it down deep. Rimmed around, back to Harris. Harris kept it in, picked up by Triplett, and just thrown all the way over to the near side boards. Marvisi was able to keep it in. Shot on by Schluchner as Rotar did a great job of gloving that one down and stop and play. We're at the 2:06 mark of the first period. Shots on goal nearly even with North Dakota having a slight edge at 8-7. Hendricks with the quick shot. Rolls around over to the far side. Chipped up and out, and that makes it all the way for an icing call on North Dakota as they were the ones that threw it, and they were almost at their own blue line. Pfeiffer's going to take the draw, going against number 10. I don't even want to try and say that name. That's just as bad as mine. Well, it's not bad. It's just difficult to say. Centering pass. Nobody there to pick it up. North Dakota now with it. Long pass over to number 3. Larson with it. She's got a head of steam coming up through the neutral zone. Backhanded it in. Sorry, that was Birch, not Larson. Centering pass. North Dakota picks that one. Backhands it to the half wall. Up the boards. And backhanded down low, but doesn't go very far. Nice outlet pass. One-on-one. Shot and a goal. North Dakota draws first blood in this game. At the 1:12 mark of the first period, I apologize. Number 16, it looks like, got that one. Marina Greenwich. I hope I didn't butcher that name. And I believe that was unassisted at the 1:12 mark of the first period. Down into the North Dakota zone, number 4 with it. Thrown up the boards and not out. As Harris gets it down low. Harris. She brings it over to the near side boards, takes it down low, had it knocked away from her. Honor right there, trying to put some pressure on. North Dakota brings it out of the zone through the neutral zone. Black knocked it off the stick of number 11. I believe that was. Black gets thrown to the ice. Shot redirected up front. Nobody in front except for Honor to protect the goaltender. Up to Felton, over to Honor. Honor carries it in. Honor walks down the half wall. Shot blocked up front. Centering pass, but North Dakota gets to it first. Pops out of the zone. Larson with it. She throws it all the way in, and that's an offsides call. I think that was one of those, the player was so offsides that the linesman didn't actually catch it. It happens. I know I've been guilty of that. That might have been an icing. Yeah. I don't think anybody knows what's going on. Mm-hmm. So they called it like it was a icing, but technically there was an offsides first before it was an icing, so it should be in the neutral zone. So a little bit of a bad break for South Dakota here, but we are ready for puck drop. That does it for the first period. Stick with us. We'll be back in just a minute for the start of the second period of this game. North Dakota up 1-0. and leading the shot department 10-7. Yeah. All right, start of the second period. We are back. North Dakota carries it in. Number 15, shot on Lincoln. And she is Johnny on the spot with that kick save. Managed to cover the puck up. Shots on goal now 11-7. Current score 1-0 North Dakota, leading the charge in this tilt. Back to North Dakota. Shot and another kick save by Lincoln. Picked up by Harris. Thrown off the near side boards and up number 4 with it. Bounces it off of the boards and gets it down deep. North Dakota's number 16 racing down to pick it up. Marvisi able to steal that one. Bounced off the near side boards by Triplett. Centering pass, number 3 with it. And the puck is covered up by Lincoln. That one was a close one. Lincoln dove out and got her glove over the top of that puck, so we got another stoppage of play. North Dakota's doing a pretty good job of putting on some pressure right now. South Dakota is struggling, as they have the last week or so.
Keep your eyes on the camera guy.
What's up, Brian? The last week or so, South Dakota struggled a little bit with getting the puck out of their own zone. Down low, North Dakota trying to get a hold of it. Black there trying to help out. North Dakota walks out, centering pass, but picked off by Larson. Larson with that long stick, able to keep the puck from getting on net. Bounced off the back boards, up the near side half wall, but not out. North Dakota shots blocked by Larson. Birch down low, rims it around to Black. Black in the near side corner, gets it up to Hunter. Honor not able to get it out. North Dakota again with it, and they throw it down low. Rimmed around all the way over to the far side as Larson there to try and pick it up. Felton tries to get it over to Black, but it's behind her. Race for the puck. Number 18 picks it up, gets a past Black. Hunter walks in, gets it to Black, but she's not able to handle that. It just bounced right over her stick. Centering pass Felton. Shot blocked up front by number 18. Back to the point. Birch throws it down low, but that one's picked off right at the bottom of the slot. Marvisi races to get to it, but Verhoeven gets to it first. Shot way up over the net, rims around all the way over to the near side boards and out of the zone. Pfeiffer not able to do much with it, and batted down low by North Dakota. Harris now picks it up, comes up through out of her own zone, through the neutral zone. Almost had her pocket pick, but manages to hold on. Shot and a save. Rodar with a great save as she holds on to that one, does not let up a rebound. And we get another stoppage of play and a face-off to the right of Rodar. I hope I'm saying that name right. Picked up by North Dakota through the neutral zone, but that one's picked up by Verhoeven and thrown down low, but no, it does not make it. Number 17 tried to get it out of the zone, and we have, wrong camera there, folks. Yeah, sorry, you were looking at the goaltender just standing there. I forgot to switch the camera. At least I was commentating so you knew what was happening. All right, we're going to have a face-off on an offsides call right in front of us. And Schlusner gets it and throws it up and out of the zone, picked off by 14. She just throws that down low. Larson picks it up in the far corner, brought it up the near side boards. Triplets there, but not able to do much with it. That one kind of handcuffed her a little bit. Shot towards the net, but it goes wide. Picked up on the far side by Birch. Birch tries to get it up to Triplet, not able to do so. Birch picks it back up, decides she's going to take it behind the net. Comes up the far side, had it stripped from her. Another shot and a goal. Number 11, Yana. Ella Yana buries that one past Lincoln as she was not able to get much on that one. So that puts South Dakota down by 2 early on in the second period. We are at the 13:34 mark of the second period. And South Dakota not able to get much going. They're still struggling to get out of their own zone in the second period. South Dakota wins that one. Harris gets it and chips it up the boards. That one goes all the way down. Number 2 gets it behind the net, but loses it. Honor now with it. Walks out, gets it up to Marvisi. Marvisi with a shot blocked up front. North Dakota gets it again. Marvisi bats it down low. Number 11 tries to backhand it up. That one's picked off by Marvisi. Over to the near side. Thrown up to 15. 15 tries to backhand it in and not able to do so. Harris gets it over to Marvisi. Marvisi whiffs on it. That's picked off. Shot wide of the net. That was a bad angle shot, but still a good shot. Honor now with it. Quick change of direction. Chips it up the boards. Tries to get it to Black. Black gets it out. But that one's picked off by North Dakota. But Honor gets a stick on it and gets it down low. Number 2 for North Dakota carries it behind the net. Quick reversal up the same side. Harris right there, but not able to get anything on it. Larson picks it up in the neutral zone. Tries to chip it into the North Dakota zone. That one's picked off. Backhanded towards the net by Beam, and North Dakota again picks that one off. And they throw it down low. That was number 8. Harris fell on the stick of number 8 off the near side boards. Black there. Throws it up and out. 13 picks that one off. She walks to the line and gets it in, but we have an offsides call. Great Great call by the linesman there to detect that player. They still had a player in the zone. Long pass, chipped in by number 18, picked up down low by Larson, batted off the backboards. That one's picked off by 8, ends up eking its way back to the point. Shot wide of the net, picked up by Verhoeven on the half wall and thrown out, but does not connect with anybody as North Dakota's number 13 picks it up. Batted at by South Dakota's 13, Schlusner, and they got a little battle going on. Schlusner comes away with the puck, but only temporarily. Up to the point, over to the far side boards, picked up by number 8, and chipped up the boards and out. Batted at. Verhoeven with it. She gets it and throws that down low. That bounces off the stick of number 18 and up the far side boards. Centering pass and ends up at the blue line, but not out. Number 7 with it. Quick little reversal, and she's not able to get it out. 16. Schlusner towards the net. Shot and a save. Back to the point. Larson not able to control that, but kept in. North Dakota now comes flying up through the neutral zone. Number 16 takes it to the slot. Shot just wide of Lincoln. And Birch with a good stick able to get it past the North Dakota player. Number 10 with it. Shot and blocked up front. Hendricks there. Up to Triplett. She's not able to handle that as it grenades off her stick. And pops up out of the zone and back in. And so we get an offsides call on South Dakota at the 10:27 mark of the second period. That's going to give us a face-off right in front of the South Dakota bench. Marvisi gets it up to Triplett. Triplett carries it in. Throws it towards the net, kicked aside by Rodar. Rimmed around all the way back over to the near side boards. North Dakota not able to do much with it. Puck's down low. Triplett battling for it right now. North Dakota comes away with that one, but only temporarily. Up the boards, not out. As Hendricks with it. Throws it towards the net, blocked up front. Around Harris. And number 14 carries it up. Harris gets back and is able to knock it off the stick of 14. And we have an offsides call as North Dakota was not able to get the puck in first. That's going to give us a face-off just in front of the North Dakota bench at the 9:47 mark of the second period. Honor taking the draw now. North Dakota gets it, and they chip it down into the South Dakota bench. Puck's batted about, and finally thrown down low. Picked up by Birch. Birch comes around the net, gets it up to Black. Black just redirects it out of the zone. Picked up by 15, off the near side boards. Larson now with it. Quick change of direction by Larson. And back down low. Birch battling for it in the near side corner. Picked up by Honor. Honor gets it. Bats it off the backboards. Back to Birch. Birch takes it down below the goal line. Looking to center that one. Beams there, but not able to get a stick on it. Number 2 carries it up and just backhands it down low. That one, they are waving off. No icing there as it goes past Black. Black gets it to Beam, but North Dakota controls it. Knocked away from them and out of the zone. Shot, saved by Lincoln over. Birch not able to maintain control of the puck. Shot, and Lincoln, it took a weird bounce. North Dakota's able to keep it in. Picked up by Honor in the far side corner. Thrown up, but that goes off the leg of number 8. She gets the puck. Shot blocked up front by Larson. I think that went off of her hand. Larson bats it down with her hand. That one was intentional. Over to the near side boards. Picked up by Black, and Black just gets it and throws it all the way down. That is just a hair wide of the net, so we have an icing call at the 7:56 mark of the second period. That's going to give us a face-off just to the right of Lincoln. Shots on goal now sitting at 15-10. And North Dakota leading this tilt 2-0 so far. Pfeiffer taking the draw, going against number 18, Hall, for North Dakota. Hall wins that one. Number 19 takes a little bit of a spill. Verhoeven gets the puck. It's a 3-on-1. Tried to get it over to Schlusner. They do not connect. Sorry about that. Screwed up on the camera there. So you missed that 3-on-1. Don't worry, nothing happened with it. Down low and finally up and out. Shot saved by Lincoln. Marvisi picks it up. Gets it up to Schlusner, who throws it out of the zone. Verhoeven tries to get to the center of the slot, not able to do so. Picked off. Marvisi throws it over to Verhoeven, and North Dakota gets control again. Pfeiffer with it. She carries it in and then just dumps it down deep